Hey there and welcome. So today we're going to tackle a problem that so many of us deal with. You know, that painful, frustrating swelling in your joints. We're going to break down what's often behind it and look at a super simple natural remedy you can literally make in your own kitchen. I mean, if you've ever had that sudden, sharp joint pain, you know it can completely knock you out. But what if I told you the source of that pain is actually something your own body produces? It's just making way too much of it? Okay, let's dive right in and figure this out. So here's our game plan. First, we'll get to the bottom of the issue by looking at something called uric acid. Then we'll talk about your first line of defense, and it all starts with your diet. After that, I'm going to share a really simple natural remedy. And to wrap it all up, we'll lay out a 21-day action plan so you know exactly what to do. You know, you can't really solve a problem until you understand it, right? So let's start there. What exactly is uric acid, and why does it end up causing so much grief? Okay, so uric acid isn't actually the bad guy here. It's a totally normal waste product your body makes when it's digesting food and doing its thing. You can kind of think of it like the exhaust coming from your car's engine. When everything's running smoothly, it's no big deal at all. And this is where we see the two sides of the story. On the left, everything's great. Your kidneys are doing their job, flushing that uric acid right out. But look at the right. This is what happens when there's just too much of it. Your kidneys can't keep up. And here's the kicker. That leftover acid builds up and forms these tiny, sharp, needle-like crystals, and they get lodged right in your joints. That's where the awful pain, the swelling, and things like gout come from. So, if having too much uric acid is the problem, our first move should be to stop adding more fuel to the fire, right? That brings us to your first line of defense, and it's all about making some simple changes to what you're eating and drinking. Now, here's a look at some of the main culprits, foods that are high in the stuff that creates uric acid. So, according to our source, cutting back on things like meat, certain lentils, and especially alcohol and sugary drinks can make a huge difference. It just gives your body less of that acid to deal with from the get-go. And hey, it's not just about what you avoid. There's one really proactive, super simple thing you can do. Just drink more water. That's it. It basically helps your kidneys do their job better. It makes it so much easier for them to flush out all that extra uric acid. It's really the foundation for getting things back in balance. Okay, we've covered how to slow things down. But now, let's talk about an amazing remedy that can help. And this isn't some complicated prescription. Nope, it's made from two powerful ingredients you probably have sitting in your kitchen right now. Our first ingredient is Ajwain, which you might also know as carom seeds. They're these tiny little seeds that are super common in a lot of kitchens, and they're known for having some pretty amazing medicinal benefits. And the second ingredient is, no surprise here, ginger. I mean, who doesn't know about ginger? This incredible root has been a go-to in traditional medicine for literally centuries. So why this pair? What's the secret? Well, it's because both Ajwain and ginger are fantastic at fighting inflammation. They work as a team to go right after that swelling and pain caused by those uric acid crystals. They give you direct relief while your body is working on getting its levels sorted out. All right, so now you know the what and the why. It's time for the how. Let's walk through the exact 21-day plan, how to make this drink, and how to use it to get the best possible results. Making this could not be easier. Seriously. You just take a teaspoon of the Ajwain, a teaspoon of grated ginger, and put them in a glass of water. Then you boil it down a bit, so only about 3/4 of the water is left. That boiling step is key. It really concentrates all the good stuff. After that, you just strain it into a cup. Now, you gotta stick with it. Consistency is everything here. The recommendation is to do this every single day for 21 days. That gives your body enough time to really respond and for you to start feeling a major difference. And the schedule is super simple. You make the drink once a day, drink the first half about 30 to 60 minutes after you have breakfast, and then drink the other half about an hour after dinner. That way you're getting those anti-inflammatory benefits all day long. And check this out. This quote from the source just says it all. The idea is that after those 21 days of sticking to the plan, the change won't just be something you feel. It'll be something you can actually see on your medical tests. How cool is that? So, what's the big idea here? Well, managing this kind of joint pain really comes down to understanding what's causing it, being smart about your diet, and maybe, just maybe, using a couple of simple ingredients you already own. It really makes you think, doesn't it? Sometimes the best solutions are hiding in plain sight,